You're recognized to close.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm going to cut my close down, but I do want to respond to one of the issues that was brought up, the question of URT funds not being able to be used outside the district. I really don't think that's a problem, and here's the reason why. As you're aware, funding for schools in Arkansas, with the exception of about 9 districts, I think, where they generate enough with their 25 mills to cover the adequacy. In most of the schools, it's a combination of that and state funds. So what could simply be done is leave the URT money in the district. As you also know, they're going to cap it at the adequacy level. So the fact that they keep the URT funds in the district is not going to result in more money in the district, because they will take the state funds that are in the district out of it. Those are the funds that can be used to fund school choice. Very quickly, parental choice is well-documented positive engine for change in student learning outcomes. It's worked around the country. It can work in Arkansas. I do want to address one thing that was said, that we're 5th in the nation. The same organization that ranked Arkansas 5th in the nation, and I believe that was Education Week, you need to understand they ranked Arkansas 5th in the nation in educational policies. Now, it's understandable that you would think we were 5th in the nation because the newspaper reports and everything that came out talked about we're 5th in the nation. But if you go to that same report, what you will learn is we are 5th in the nation in educational policies. We also scored high in the quality of our teachers, and we got an A- in funding. Money's not our problem. However, we also got a C- in the category of chance for success with an Arkansas education, and we got a D in K-12 student achievement. We have wonderful inputs. We are not getting the kind of outputs that we need. Fewer than 1 in 3 Arkansas students are proficient in basic math and English literacy. 1 in 4 Arkansas students will not graduate from high school. Only 18% of our high school seniors are ready for college-level work in English, math, reading, and science. We are not 5th in the nation, folks. Selective reporting of part of a report does not do any of us any good, and I have to wonder why that was the case. You've heard from some experts in school choice this morning. Based on a lot of study they've done, they're convinced that this works, and they would make this decision in a heartbeat. The parents in this room are longing for this change, and if the decision were theirs, it would be done. What they both lack is the power to effect the change. The only people who hold that power are you, the elected representatives of the people. Every one of us who ran for office did so with the promise that we would faithfully represent our constituents and make good decisions for the people of Arkansas. It's your decision today and yours alone that will determine whether parental school choice advances in Arkansas or ends in this committee room. We know what we have. There's a group, I believe it's NAEP, that's referred to as the Nation's Report Card, and ALEC did a study based on the data from those reports and ranked us 45th in the nation. With the statistics like 25% of high school students not graduating, where's the urgency? Where's the urgency to meet this need? We've been in the bottom 5 for longer than most of us can remember. We continue to do that. We've spent more money. Guess what? Didn't get us where we need to be. We need some systemic change. And it's not surprising that people who have a vested interest in the system are reluctant to make that change. But continuing to do the same thing and having ever greater policies written is not getting us where we need to go. So I'd encourage you to take us in a new direction. Appreciate a good vote.